Wanted. Gym sales. Yeah, so the next advert I've seen here or job posting is for sales consultant in the gym space, health space. Um, there's a lot. There's really, really a lot. And specifically for this company that I'm looking at, massive company nationwide, but they've consistently posting. So one, they've got a high turnover, and two, it's a stressful job. I'm not too sure if you've ever signed up for a gym membership or anything like that, or when you first started, and no one wants to really sign up. No one wants to kind of lock themselves in, and when things are tough, you try getting out, and now you've got lawyers, and you've been handed over, and you're being forced to pay, and all this other stuff. And what you find now, because of the South African economy is bad, a lot of people are canceling their gym memberships. A lot of people are, using less grade of petrol. A lot of people are cutting costs. DSTV came out with subscription numbers coming down, so no one really wants to be tied in a subscription for the long term, because you gotta like stretch your money a little bit further with school fees, food, fuel, electricity, all that kind of stuff. So the gym sales becomes difficult because it actually just becomes a luxury. So, but once again, no real barrier to entry. Matric with 2 years experience, and even that 2 years experience in sales, I don't think you should think that that is a barrier. Most sales jobs, specifically when it's customer centric, if you can prove to the manager or the hiring HR person or whoever is interviewing you that you can sell, that you can come off as authentic, and you are a likable person, where you can engage with customers, you can engage with prospects, and you can really sell the value of whatever company you're representing, they'll hire you. They really will. So I've spoken to. I recently had a golf membership that I had to suspend because my daughter's getting older. I have to start driving her to school, so I have to get that petrol money from somewhere. So I suspended my membership temporarily. Um, and he's a very good sales consultant. The first guy that signed me up, also excellent sales consultant, but not not customer centric. So walked down, showed me the facility, showed me the benefits, all that kind of stuff. And then once I'd signed up the membership, I had left, and he had left, and I'd never saw him again. He didn't say hi to me again. So obviously, once you sign up, there's actually no repercussions in terms of when that person cancels. Similar to insurance or finance, where if that person cancels within 2 years, there's a clawback in terms of any commissions paid out. So they must have a basic salary, and then if you hit target, you get a percentage of something, maybe a little bonus or whatever, or commission of your premiums paid out for the year. I don't know, but you know they talk about promotions experience, experience in the digital space, which is using your cell phone, Facebook, Instagram, that kind of stuff, to post that you're at the gym and trying to maybe influence people in your network to come and gym, and a good work ethic for remote work. So once again, you don't want people to be on your neck, chasing you around. It's difficult to see the long term growth in terms of career. I've been recently watching a YouTuber called, I'm gonna butcher his surname. It's Alex Homones, something like that. He's a guy based in the States, and what he did was that he built his first gym. and he sold the memberships or free trials online, like found a database, really minded, started doing Facebook ads when Facebook just came out, and then he pushed it that way, grew his membership from 10 to 100 and so on. Then once he built the first gym, he started building the other gyms. And from then on, he started doing a licensing fee in terms of how to build a successful gym, and then also started selling like supplements and stuff like that. So essentially, he's one of those cases in the States where he was a nobody, just trying himself out, did sales with gym stuff, and made it. Now, the gym that we've recently joined it's a niche gym. It's not one of those franchise ones. They've got maybe like 2 or 3 sites across the country, and they've just added a jiu-jitsu service in there. So you can and now at that same property, they've got paddle, they've got outdoor equipment, they've got physios, they've got biokineticists, sorry, they've got masseuses, all that kind of stuff. So the space is great in terms of long-term growth as a health space if you've got the feet, and I would say that as a salesperson, I think this would be one of the toughest sales routes to get into. If you are someone who's keen on a focus on biology, if you are someone who's keen on, physios, if you are someone biomedical stuff, sure, have a look into it. It could be a nice side hustle as you enter it and while you're studying. Because at the end of the day, the whole point of this channel is to kind of show you how to get into a space, learn something, and then hopefully study something relevant to your career so you can grow. There's a story of Virgin that might list on the JSE as a separate entity as Virgin Active South Africa. So there's money in the space. It's impossible to build a building or to build a company or to have a building where you've got 1,500 people coming in every single week, and all those people are paying you anything from 500 to 1,000 rand a month. It's impossible to say then there's no money there. That are buying coffees, they're buying drinks, supplements, doing massages, things like that. How they get their leads, I don't know. How you gonna call people to come and gym, I don't know. You're gonna go sit outside with a tent. I've seen these guys at at shopping centers with a little table and the gazebos and stuff like that. I haven't seen anyone sign up from there. So how are they doing it? I really don't. Does the brand sell it themselves? Maybe. Like I said, as one of the most difficult sales, as a thumbsuck, I think that gym sales is probably one of the toughest sales routes, sales jobs out there. As a layman's opinion, I'd love someone's opinion on this. I'd love someone's feedback on how they got into gym sales and made it work for them, and where they are now, and what type of positions are available past the sales routes, whether that's like an operations manager, a sales manager, a brand manager, a brand ambassador, that kind of stuff. And what other type of numbers that they're doing, because they're clearly doing 6 figures, comfortably doing 6 figures, as the bigger franchise gyms. So anyway, let's get this, let's pump that iron. Happy close, Salesforce, and let's see what we can do. Cheers.